First of all, appreciate everybody coming out, the fans. I thought it was awesome. Great weather, great opening environment here at Penn State. Very, very appreciative of that. Our fans, our alumni that come out and support us. I thought overall, we're happy with the win. I think we could have been cleaner. It wasn't as clean as we would have liked it to be, but we scored over 30 points with a defensive touchdown. Offensively, we gave up a touchdown, so you see 13 points. It really was 6. So I thought overall, I thought we played well on defense. It's great to see 7 sacks from an inexperienced defensive line. It's great to see a guy like Sharif Miller get his first game and get 2 sacks. One of the things we have to do a better job of with scrambling quarterbacks, it was either a sack or it was a scramble for a first down. So we got to do a better job with our rush lanes on the defensive side of the ball. Great to see Amani step in there, get his first significant playing time, and get an interception return for a touchdown. That was great. Offensively, I think Saquon had a very sneaky 100 yards. His game didn't really necessarily look like that if you watch it, but you're talking about, he still ended up with 100 yards, was still very productive in the game. Thought Trace managed things well for his first start. They were going to play a defense, which we're probably going to see a lot of, where you overload the box with the safeties under 10 yards, press corners, leave those guys on an island, and say you're going to overload the box to stop Saquon Barkley. It's a smart plan. So when you get to that type of game, you're going to be forced to run verticals, take shots up the field, and crossing routes, which is what we did a lot of today. We need to hit more of them. There's no doubt about it. I think we need to sustain and finish our blocks on the offensive line. We need to finish things better. But I think overall, I thought those guys did a good job in battle. I'm pleased with them. On special teams, Joe Julius, I thought had a great day on kickoff. I told Coach Pride, don't try to put him in the big hit reel on defense, although he probably had the biggest hit of the day. We had great momentum there. That's why it was a shame that the offense, we gave up the touchdown right after that, because I thought, the sideline erupted, the stadium erupted. We had really good momentum at that time. Really happy for Joe and his role. And then Blake Gilligan coming in as a true freshman, I thought punted extremely well. So overall, thought there was some really good things to build on, but we got a lot of things we got to get cleaned up. I know people say we got a big game coming up this week. We'll clean up the things from this past week and learn from that, and then move on to the next one. Open up to questions.
Can you speak about Trace's toughness and about his composure, especially on a day like today when he's making his first start?
Yeah, I thought his composure was really good. That's kind of who he is. He's been that every day since I've seen him on campus through the recruiting process. That's kind of who he is. And there's no doubt, we're gonna run our quarterback, so that toughness aspect is going to be really important. And he displays that all the time. He displays it in the weight room. He displays it in summer workouts. He displays it, in practice. So it's no surprise that it showed up in the game as well. So I was pleased with him. I mean, you look at his accuracy, even some of the incompletions. He had one that he threw away down in the red zone, was clearly a throwaway. He had another one where he drilled a receiver in the face mask. I thought he played overall very
What
good.
assess your red zone play? Do you feel you left some points out there? And also, why'd you go for 2 early?
Yeah, we had a plan just to be aggressive in the opening drive that we wanted to go for 2. I think we did leave some points on the board. Weren't as clean as we should have. We ran a little naked type play where it was a run pass option to Mike Gesicki, who would have 2 touchdowns a game. He was wide open. Trace is rolling to his left. It's an easier play going to your right. Quarterback's got to be able to get his hips around, and Trace threw that one into the ground. He just lofts it. It's a wide open touchdown. But we got to be cleaner. We got to score touchdowns. We can't settle for field goals in the red zone. There's no doubt about that. I think you look back at that game, we left between 14 and 21 points on the board. So again, that's what I mentioned about playing cleaner, and that's what our focus will be all this week.
James, Marcus and Amani